Idiot cops are entrusted with upholding the law, but what happens when they mistakenly arrest lawyers? Here are 5 times when idiot cops arrest lawyers.
Stop, 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 get off of me! Get off of me! My child is in the car, stop! Stop! Get off of me! You're gonna make me drop my phone. Please set my phone down. I'm going to stop right there.
This is Catherine Henry, a constitutional lawyer. On November 3rd, 2020, on the day of the general presidential election, Catherine found herself in a parking lot in Allegan County, Michigan, accompanied by a few others. Allegedly positioned near a polling station, she was engaged in presenting campaign literature for the elections. The Allegan County Sheriff's Office deputies arrived on the scene. They contended that no individual could park or set up any structure on township property designated for public use, particularly on Election Day, without prior permission from the township's clerk or an official. However, the law also stipulates that an individual is permitted to disseminate election-related information beyond 100 feet from the polling area.
Hey, I have this deputy here who says that he's arresting me and he's towing my car.
I'm asking you to leave, and if you won't leave, then you will be arrested.
He's saying that the
I asked for your
township
ID. Yes.
I'm sorry, just a minute.
I asked for your ID. I don't. That's not how it works. You're very full
you
of
already
yourself.
are violating the law.
I'm not violating any law.
You're violating the law.
I asked you for your ID. You did not.
You are not even following the resolution from the county or from the township.
Okay.
The one that you guys gave us earlier, the one that you were reading from. Did you read it?
No.
It says you can't stop us. You're not touching my car.
Yeah, we're gonna.
No, you're not.
So are you willing to leave? Yes.
You have no right to do this.
Are you willing to leave?
You do realize it's abusive process and malicious prosecution.
Okay.
Yes, you're violating federal. I don't care. You're on the hook, not him.
No preference? Okay.
You have no right to do this to me.
So he's here trying to arrest me. This is our setup. So we are nowhere near the 100-foot mark, which is the drain in the road, right between where that silver truck and that car are pulling out. That's the 100-foot mark where you can't be past it in the other direction, because those doors right there are the doors to get into the precinct. And the law clearly says we can't be within 100 feet. We also can't be impeding anybody from getting in. So they are, he says, going to arrest me if we don't leave right now, because the township owns this property and the township said that we have to leave. Funny thing is, the township has a resolution that specifically says we have the right to be here. And he doesn't want to read the resolution again. He doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to read the law or the constitutional provisions that allow us to be here. Oh, the 100 feet is way over there.
I don't know the address right off the top of my head.
Okay, so you're aware. I know you two have already met. So this is Mary Lou. She's the township supervisor.
I know.
Okay. So she already spoke with you.
I know, earlier today,
Okay.
and then I went back and we kind of came up
She
with
has something to say.
Okay.
I explained to you that we have this resolution that states we do not allow.
No, it says you do. It says you do. I'm just asking you guys to read it. Nothing in this resolution shall be construed to interfere with MCL 168.931K, which allows, guys, it allows a person to disseminate campaign literature on Election Day when a person is beyond 100 feet
We are not
from an entrance.
We're not contesting MCL 168.
No, it's saying we have a right. It says this resolution says we have a right to be here. We're allowed to be here as long as we're beyond the 100 feet. That's what it says.
That part has nothing to do with this part.
What part?
You may not leave a vehicle on township property beyond the time necessary to transact township business.
But it says right here that nothing in this is meant to.
But that does not say anything about leaving a vehicle on township property beyond township business hours.
So you were asked to leave. Okay, do you understand that? So you were asked to leave. Are you willing to leave? Yes or no?
So all of you, let's see, this is Deputy Bustle. Am I saying that correct?
Anderson. Yep.
Deputy
Langlois.
Anderson.
Anderson. Yep.
Deputy Bustle, Deputy Anderson, and Deputy Langlois
They're told within my constitutional right to sign. Okay.
are telling me that they're going to arrest me. Can I? Hold on a second.
Henry maintained that she was within the permissible distance and was present there legally. Nonetheless, it seemed that the deputies had different intentions.
I know you just came, and I'm trying to be calm, but as you can tell, I'm a little. Sir, let me finish the sentence. Can I ask you 5 minutes? Can I ask you for 5 minutes to talk about what the law actually says?
You've already talked to the supervisor. They've asked you to
She
leave.
has no right to stop me from being
Are
here.
you willing to leave, yes or no?
You have no right to. You're violating the law.
Okay, we have a right to ask you.
Can you? No, you
The
don't.
prosecutor's on board with the trespassing.
I don't care what the prosecutor says. You can't trespass.
Are you willing to leave?
I'm asking if you're willing to look at the
Are you
law.
willing to leave?
Possibly if you look at the law.
Okay, this has nothing to do with what she's requesting you.
Yeah, but she can't override the law.
Are you willing to leave?
This is Mary Lou, I can't read her last name, clerk of Layton Township. So also someone who's violating our rights.
Persistently citing the provisions of the law that permit her involvement in the campaign, Catherine Henry consistently argues her right to be present. Despite warnings from the township's clerk and the police urging Henry to leave the area, the deputies ultimately opted to take action.
Go ahead and turn around.
Stop, get off of me! Get off of me! My child is in the car, stop! Get off of me! You're gonna make me drop my phone. Please, when he set my phone down, I'm going to stop right there.
This is absolutely unnecessary.
If you are stop, please, I'm asking you. I will leave right now.
You've already had your
My child
opportunity.
is in the, I will leave right now. Can you just let me vote? I want to vote, and then you can arrest me.
You vote at this precinct?
No,
Okay. So you don't have that.
I do, right there. My child is here.
Okay, are you willing to leave?
No, you do not. I'm not.
I just voted. That's all I did, and I signed a petition. So I'm just a bystander, sir.
Please, my child is in the car. I want the.
Are you willing to leave?
Please, I have a right to be here. I'm going to. You are not acting according to the Constitution. I need your keys for your. I can't get them. They won't let me give you my keys.
Get her child.
How old is her child?
6.
That's my daughter. Yeah.
And if this is what we have to do, that's okay.
Please, give me a hard time. Let me sit down. Stop. I need to bend my head down. Stop.
Thank you.
I need to stop. I'm going to sit down. Let me sit down. Just let me sit down. Let me sit down. Let me sit down. Oh my God, you're hurting me. Let me sit down. You are hurting me. Please stop hurting me. I'm trying to sit down. Please stop pulling me like this.
After a few moments of her screaming, Catherine Henry was eventually released by the police. She later explained that her motivation to address the situation promptly was fueled by concern for her daughter, who was in the car, and she didn't want her to be frightened by the altercation with the police.
Oh my God, you need to make things happen. I go, you're damn right. I'm a okay. And I married. We live. I'm over in Dayton's Township in Christmas.
You're live on Facebook.
Do you have your keys to your car? Okay, because I gave them and then they took them for her. So I'm glad you got them back. That's all I want to make sure. Where's Emma?
She's in the car. Where is there like a? I gotta.
What do you need to know? I'm right.
And then he asked me what kind of law I practice. Of course, I said, I'm a constitutional attorney. And he asked me where. And I said, at the address, in Hudsonville. He said, oh, you work out of your home? I said, yep. And asked me something else, and I said, yep, I'm one of the attorneys that did argue against the unconstitutionality of the governor's executive orders. And then that's when he said it wasn't personal. Maybe if I hadn't have been physically assaulted with such ridiculous force, 3 grown men not allowing me to simply, I said, I don't want my phone to break. That's probably on the video because my phone hadn't broken. So that's probably on the video that I was doing. I said, I just want to put my phone on the table right there, set it down so it doesn't break. Nope.
If you think the cops made a huge mistake in arresting this lawyer, wait until you watch this next case.
Are you arresting me because are you detaining me?
We're recording everything, so.
Are you detaining me because I refuse to talk? To answer your question?
This is Rebecca Musara, an attorney at law. On October 16, 2015, she experienced a traffic stop initiated by officers from the Warren County Police Department in New Jersey. When questioned by the police, Musara opted to exercise her legal right to remain silent, as a citizen is not liable to answer law enforcement questions.
While you're looking for that, do you know I'm being pulled over tonight? Hello? Ma'am. Hey. You know why you're being pulled over tonight? Do you not talk? Okay, I'm going to ask you one more time. You know why you're being stopped tonight? Open the window. Open the window.
Roll the window down.
Why aren't you answering me? Okay, you're going to be placed under arrest if you don't answer my question. Now you can't hear me? Now you can talk? Why weren't you answering my question? Yeah. You know why you're being stopped tonight? Okay. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Despite her lawful stance as a citizen, the officer became infuriated by being ignored. Consequently, he proceeded to take actions that would later be revealed as a violation of the law. Watch the unfolding events.
Put your hands on top of the car. Put your hands around the back. Put your hands around the back. Put your hands.
Are you arresting me because are you detaining me?
We're recording everything, so.
Are you detaining me because I refuse
Put your hands
to talk?
behind your back.
To answer your
Put your
question?
hands on your back. That's it.
My father
Okay.
is a former
Okay,
police
put
officer.
your hands behind
Let
the
me
back.
put the phone in my car and I'll do that.
Let go of the phone. Let go.
No, I cannot let go of it.
I'm putting your phone in your car. That's it.
Please do not touch my phone.
Okay. Now you can talk. All you do is answer.
Why didn't you answer a question?
That's it. That's it.
Are you detaining me because I refuse to
I have one out on
Are
the
you detaining me because I refuse to
Yeah.
Yeah, instruction.
Okay. Do you have anything on you that's going to poke and stick me?
250.
Ma'am, do you have anything that's going to stick me?
Everything is a stick 'em and poke 'em. You can't talk.
Okay. Glad you please. Where are you coming from tonight? Yeah, go ahead. We're right out here. Do not have to go this way.
You didn't have the car beside
Only
your
I
phone?
didn't exercise my rights, right?
I didn't do is answer your question.
Only I didn't exercise my rights, right?
You have the right to remain silent and refuse to answer any questions. Anything you say is against you in the court of law. You have the right to consult the attorney at any time and have him present before or during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided if you so desire prior to any questioning. The decision to waive these rights is not final, and you may withdraw from waiver whenever you wish, either before or during questioning. Understand these rights? Great.
That's the 3 bargains I should.
Fantastic.
The deputies contended that Rebecca Musara was arrested on charges of obstruction. Subsequently, she was placed in a holding cell but was later released without facing any formal charges. If you think this is the maximum a cop can be wrong in an encounter with a lawyer, then probably you haven't heard of the case of Nicholas, the lawyer.
Are you concealed weapons holder? Any weapons in the vehicle I need to be aware of? Nope, nothing illegal in the car. All right, so after I'm done, if I ask to search the vehicle to verify what you're saying is true, you don't mind?
I do mind, but only because I'm a lawyer.
This is Nicholas, a practicing attorney. On the night of March 6, 2018, at approximately 9:15 p.m., he was pulled over by a police officer from the Orlando Police Department next to a gas station in Florida. The initial reason for the traffic stop was the alleged illegality of Nicholas's license plate. However, watch how the deputy attempted to assert his authority by expressing a desire to search Nicholas's car.
Hey, brother.
Hi, how are you?
How long ago did you get in a crash?
Like a year?
Okay. The reason I pulled you, you can't have white light emitting back.
What do you mean?
Your tag lights, they're supposed to illuminate your tag. Those two white lights, all they're doing is shooting straight back. You can't have any white light limiting them back. So then that also doesn't illuminate your tag. And on top of that, you got a border around your tag that blocks the county that you live in. You can't have that on your tag.
Are you talking about the one that the car dealership puts up, the black one?
That silver one that goes around your tag? Yeah, you can't have that. You got your license, brother?
Of course.
Vehicle registered to you?
Of course.
So well. And you got your registration for me? Do me a favor, roll down that other window for me. Thank you, brother. Perfect. Where are you headed to, man?
Home.
Where's home?
On University on Pier Drive.
How long you been in Orlando? Huh?
I work here since August or so.
Okay, your address just still says St. Pete on your license.
Yeah, I need to update it when my tag gets March.
Okay. Are you concealed weapons holder? Any weapons in the vehicle I need to be aware of? Nope, nothing illegal in the car.
Yeah.
Alright, so after I'm done, if I ask to search the vehicle to verify what you're saying is true, you don't mind?
I do mind, but only because I'm a lawyer.
Okay. So you know what consented, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So you have nothing in the vehicle?
I have absolutely nothing in the vehicle.
Okay. And you don't mind confirming that by allowing us to look and make sure there's nothing in the vehicle? As you can imagine, we hear no all the time as they have nothing and we find stuff.
But I'd rather not search my car.
Okay. Cool. Just hang tight, brother, okay?
The police officer was taken aback upon discovering that the driver was a lawyer who was well versed in his rights. Nicholas, fully aware, declined to consent to a search without a warrant. Unable to assert his authority, the cop eventually allowed him to go.
All right, Nicholas. So one, you got to get that fixed, those white lights in the back. Okay? You keep getting pulled like that, you're going to get tickets nonstop.
I'll get it.
You understand that? That border? Take that border off. Understand that?
Off when I get home.
Fix that address. Just giving you a warning for it.
The police officer addressed him by using the term brother instead of the formal sir, indicating an attempt to establish an informal rapport during the encounter. If you think this was the only case where cops asserted their authority, then probably you aren't aware of this next case.
Then why am I being detained?
Because we're conducting an immigration inspection.
Really? You have a right to ask me if I'm a U.S. citizen. I have a right to say I don't want to answer that.
This is Robert J. Campos, a defense attorney. In March 2016, Campos was traveling from Nogales, Arizona back to Phoenix, passing through a permanent Border Patrol checkpoint on I-19 just north of Tubac, Arizona.
So am I being detained?
Yes, you are being detained for an immigration inspection.
Really?
INA 287. The Supreme Court has decided Martinez Fuerte.
Really?
That everybody has to stop.
And you have probable cause to believe I'm not a U.S. citizen?
No, I don't have to.
How are we doing today?
Good. This gentleman decided that he doesn't want us to answer if he's a U.S. citizen or not, and that we don't have probable cause.
Which one? Me?
You?
Yes.
So you do understand the purpose of an immigration checkpoint, correct?
I sure do.
Okay.
Well, do you have reasonable suspicion that I've committed a crime?
No, I don't, but what I do have is the right to question you. According to the United States versus Martinez Fuerte, I can't keep you here until I'm satisfied that you're a United States citizen.
In the 1976 case of United States v. Martinez Fuerte, the Supreme Court affirmed that the Border Patrol's regular stops and questioning at permanent checkpoints on major highways away from the Mexican border align with the Fourth Amendment, even without specific suspicion of wrongdoing. This decision enables Border Patrol to establish checkpoints on freeways and conduct citizenship inquiries on all vehicles.
Do you understand that?
Well, no, I haven't committed any crime. You have no probable cause.
I'm not asking you if you committed a crime. I'm asking you if you're a United States citizen.
I don't have to answer that.
Actually, you do, sir.
Really?
And I can't keep you here until I'm satisfied.
Really?
Yes. And let me tell you this right now, okay? Since you're the driver of the vehicle, what you are doing is blocking traffic.
I'll do whatever you want me to do.
Okay, so can you pull over there to second there for me?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Campos vividly expresses that he isn't liable to answer any of the cops' questions, but look how these cops try to exert their authority.
Hello.
You a citizen?
I don't have to answer that question, sir.
Are you a U.S. citizen? Yeah. And how are you guys related?
I'm not going to answer your question. Do you have probable cause that I've committed a crime and done something illegal?
No, I don't.
Then I should be allowed to go on my way.
That's nothing. Probable cause has nothing to do with what we're
Well, do you have reasonable suspicion I've committed a crime?
You don't need reasonable suspicion for immigration inspection.
Do you think we have reasonable suspicion that I'm not a U.S. citizen?
We don't need reasonable suspicion.
Okay, then why am I being detained?
Because we're conducting an immigration inspection.
Really? You have a right to ask me if I'm a U.S. citizen. I have a right to say I don't want to answer that.
That's true.
And so you have no other cause to hold me.
Well, we do have other causes, because if we're still suspicious that you might be hiding the fact that you're illegal.
Really? You really think I'm illegal? You think you have a reasonable suspicion?
I'm trying to determine that. That's why I'm asking you questions.
How are you going to determine that?
By asking you questions, figuring out, just basic information.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you born, sir?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay, so the only thing you're doing right now is prolonging your stay here.
Well, you know what? The Constitution allows me not to answer questions, sir.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm not going to argue about that. But
I'd like to know what lawful authority you have to keep me here right now. I'm being detained. I'm not being allowed to go on my way.
Correct. You are being detained until we determine whether we're satisfied with our immigration inspection.
Right? Well, do what you need to do.
I'm doing it. So I'm going to need you to step out.
Am I being ordered to step out, officer? I'm not answering that question, sir.
You're going to need to stay in the vehicle.
He ordered me out.
My apologies.
Do you have any weapons or anything?
I'm not going to answer that.
So you... All right, go ahead and walk over here.
Am I under arrest? Am I being detained?
Yes. Being detained, you're not under arrest.
Excuse me? Okay, and who is the officer in charge here?
It's myself.
Okay, and how do I formally file a complaint?
File a complaint about what, sir? That you refuse to answer questions related to the immigration process, which this is an immigration checkpoint.
I'm going to be polite, officer. I am just asking a simple question. To whom do I file a complaint?
I can get you a complaint form that you're more than welcome to fill out and send in.
I would like that. Okay. Thank you very much.
You can go ahead and get back to your vehicle and I'll get you the
Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Hold on, they're getting me a complaint form.
Yeah, he ran the plate and saw that we hadn't gone through the port of entry. That's why they're going to let us go.
There you are, sir.
Thank you very much.
You have a good day.
You too.
All right.
Robert J. Campos was eventually allowed to continue home after asserting rights respectfully, maintaining composure, and refusing to answer questions without objection. Despite complying with commands, he stood firm on not allowing the search of his person or vehicle. If you think they were illegally detaining Campos, then you probably haven't seen this upcoming case.
I hear voices in my head telling me to do it.
Telling you to do what?
To kill people and to kill myself.
This is Beatrice Bijou, a former lawyer who was diagnosed with a mental health condition. On February 22, 2022, around 12:52 p.m., the Stewart Police Department received a 911 call from a witness who reported observing a vehicle striking several individuals in the parking lot of Fresh Market at 2300 SE Ocean Boulevard. The vehicle then fled the scene heading westbound on SE Monterey Ard, Florida. Watch what happens next.
What was that you just said?
I hear voices in my head telling me to do it.
Telling you to do what?
To kill people and to kill myself.
You have your license with you?
Yes, it's in my bag. I hit someone at the Fresh Market.
Why did you do that?
Because I hear voices telling me to kill people. I hit them with my car at the Fresh Market.
Are you from around here?
Yes, I am.
From where?
From Stewart. I live right over there.
Right over where?
In Stewart.
Right over where?
Palm Beach Road.
Where's the license? Were you first?
Yeah.
So you can slow everybody else down. Do you have any personal victims or is it just property? I'll go find out. Sir, 651 by number. Bravo 220 060 90876 I'll go find out at Fresh Market. Beatrice, you don't live on Town Lakes Drive anymore?
No,
Where do you live now?
right there.
At where?
Palm Beach Road,
Palm Beach Road?
Stuart, Florida 34994.
John, do you hear me? Yes. I'll go check. Beatrice, why don't you come over here with me, all right?
I have bipolar and schizophrenia.
Okay, come over here. Diagnosed with it?
Yeah.
Do me a favor, have a seat. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
What's going on?
I went to Fresh Market and I just ran people over because I've been hearing voices in my head telling me to kill myself and to kill people.
Okay.
So I did it.
And what did you do at Fresh Market, you're saying?
I ran people over with my car
On purpose.
on purpose.
You know how many people?
I don't know how many people.
Okay, just people, okay. Do you know how fast you were going?
I think maybe like 30 miles an hour.
Okay. And
But I accelerated so as hard as I could.
Okay. And did you injure yourself at all?
No, I'm not injured.
Okay.
But I want to go jump off the bridge.
Okay. Well, you're obviously the police officers are gonna get you the help that you need. You know, I'm here from the fire department just to see if you have any injuries.
I don't have any
Do you
injuries.
take any medication for anything?
Yes, I take trileptal for bipolar and ziprasidone Geodon for schizophrenia.
So those are two things that you've been diagnosed with? Do you have any other medical problems?
I'm anemic.
Take anything for that?
Iron.
Just pills?
Just iron pills.
Yeah.
Iron supplement.
All right. And how often do you take your medication?
I've been taking it, but I've been stopping taking it.
Like, you're not taking it like you're supposed to?
Yeah, I took my medication, but I stopped taking it on the weekends
For what reason?
because I would go to see my boyfriend on the weekends and I didn't want him to know I had the condition.
Can you advise on any airways? So when was the last time you took your medicine?
This morning.
But then you take it during the week, but you skip on the weekend? Okay. But you took it this morning.
Sometimes I skip it.
How often do you see your doctor?
I have a psychiatry appointment tomorrow.
When was the last time you saw him?
December.
And was everything good then?
I didn't tell him a lot that I've been going through what I've been going through.
Okay.
Bijou told her prescription for bipolar disorder and schizophrenia medication, mentioning being under a doctor's care but having not communicated with the doctor since December 2021. Despite being diagnosed with mental health disorders in 2019, Bijou insisted on being charged with attempted murder, asserting that her actions were intentional. She hit 4 victims with her vehicle, causing severe injuries to a 69-year-old woman airlifted to Lawnwood Trauma Center. 2 declined additional treatment, while another with a possible leg injury was transported to Cleveland Clinic North by family. It's strange to see police officers trying to assert authority and making mistakes. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. Goodbye!